Hello, this is the ZXecutor interface and the ZX Sam ROM cart, and this time we're playing Zolix from Pete Cook, the creator of classics such as Tau Ceti and Academy. This is a little puzzle game he released through Firebird. This is being adapted to run on the ROM cartridges, so here we go. It's a very simple puzzle game. You have to avoid bouncing balls, you have to draw lines, and you have to avoid the chaser. The good thing is there is no sign of Bradley Walsh involved at all. Anyway, here we go. So, here's our character here, and you have to fill in an area of the screen up to 75% or above. Once you've done that, you've completed the level. Such as that, 94%. Okay, so very straightforward. It gets more difficult each time. You have more bouncing balls the further you go. Now, if any of them hit the line you're drawing, you lose a life. So obviously you need to avoid that. But if you hang around too long, that black chaser will catch up with you and you lose another life. Unfortunately, he can follow you, so you have to be rather quick and careful. Otherwise that happens and it's game over. Very nice little WIMP system to enter your score details and to control the front end. Set up a few tweaks here, such as making it black and white, turning the sound on and off and so forth. Turn the chasers off. You customise the game. You can make it a little bit faster or easier if you want to there. But let's try that, shall we? If you spend too long drawing your line, then there's a chaser that follows you on the line. So obviously you have to be pretty quick off the mark. There you go, 87. Although obviously it's a little easier this time round. I've trapped one of the balls, both of the balls, into a filled in area. That certainly makes it a lot easier. Oh, not so easy though. 76%, that one's done. Level 3, which would have of course had the chasers and 3 balls to avoid. Still tricky enough with just those. Because you have to make sure they don't hit where you're drawing, otherwise another life gone. And there you go. I can't say I've managed to get this far so far, so I don't think I will last too long. But let's see. Obviously it gets more and more trickier as you fill in more of the screen. Yeah, Pete Cook's games are always very well polished on the Spectrum. You can tell this is another polished one, even if it is only a budget game. However, I generally found budget games found a little bit more originality than the full priced ones. People would buy them to try them because they were nice and cheap, and they end up sometimes with real gems. Now the freebie is a version of the classic Game of Life, not a board game. If you're interested, I would try it. If you're not, well, it's certainly more fun to play Xolix itself. Anyway, just go back to the setup options once more. Put the chasers back on, put it back to medium speed, one last game. And let's see if I can get any better this time. Not bad. I try and avoid doing it as a straight line because sometimes it's easier to fill up a irregular area that way. Oh, sly thing. Not so well there. Well, there you go. Anyway, definitely a good game if you have the interface. Very recommended. I didn't try and play this at a faster speed because it's quite fast as it is. I don't believe this one will work in the run from ROM option because of the way it's compressed, but it's certainly a nice game to play no matter what. Anyway, thank you.